It is opening day here in Kansas. Been out during the youth season. It's like youth and archery season. Got on quite a few birds. They just weren't really communicating as good and weren't really working out. But on Monday, today is Wednesday the 12th, April 12th. On Monday, I came out here with one of the kids, and we just got like insane gobbles. Had like five-ish gobblers right here in the field. Set up, they pitched down. They were just a little outside the range. I was comfortable with him shooting the 20 gauge. They're like 45, 50 yards. But today is Dad's turn. So today's opening day. I'm gonna go set up in the same field. I think I'm gonna set up on the other side though, because when they pitch down, all the hens end up pulling them away. You guys will see, if you guys see the previous video for the first episode. But this is Thunder Chicken episode 2. We'll see if we can knock one down today. There is a couple big toms in this little flock here. So right now it's 5:45, so I'm gonna try and give it an owl hoot and see if we can get a gobble. Nothing yet.
Fuck yeah! Oh my God. Whew. Yes! You see the size of this bird? Oh my Lord. Oh my God. Big old Tom. Got him like 50 yards. Stumped him. Oh my God. Whew. I got a little nervous there. I wasn't sure if he was gonna come in or no. I just know as I heard him back here in the roost. Yesterday they were a little bit closer. And so where we set up yesterday was and there's the flop. Whew. Well, yeah, where we set up yesterday was back here, and they all pitched down and came. They all pitched down and came right here in the middle where he was strutting at. But the thing is, though, I think yesterday is because they pitched down with a bunch of hens that they just weren't going to play with just a Jake and a hen decoy out there. I had one small, looked like either a Merriam or a hybrid, came in, and he was just a young Jake. He was a little guy, but so we let him walk, and then this big guy came flying down. He was the second one that flew down, and man. That good old flop. Just kicking up dirt everywhere. But I just can't believe that actually worked. I was about to get up and move because they jumped down and they completely shut up. He popped up about right over here. Popped up out here out of the wood thicket. He was the one that was closest that was gobbling. There's a couple more that were down here in the bottom. I think they were coming in too, following this big guy in. And sure enough, big old Tom came strutting in here. He gobbled as soon as he saw the decoys out here, and he was coming into him. I put him like maybe 20 yards from me. This shot right here, from where I was sitting at, probably about 50 yards. But with my shotgun, with the gun that I'm using, I'm very comfortable with doing that versus with the 20 gauge, because that bird, this same bird was out here strutting like this, and where we were sitting at before, he was about 50-60 yards from us, and I just wasn't comfortable with him taking the shot that close or that far, what I mean, because I just didn't want him to wound the bird, and then we're going to spend all day out here looking for it. So I came into the same field to try and see if they were going to gobble back here, because we tried to make a play on them on Monday, and I wasn't sure if we bumped them at all or pushed them out, but sure enough, they were still back in here. I think they roosted a little bit farther back in there though than they were yesterday, because yesterday they literally pitched down right into the field. I think they probably did that yesterday because all those hens pitched up down here, but yeah, Whew, I'm jacked. Like, I wasn't sure if he was about to start strutting off this way because he kept looking over here like, wasn't sure. So I said, he's at perfect yards for me. I'm gonna take the shot. Line him up. As soon as he stuck his head up, let it fly, and you guys just saw he just flopped, just completely stumped him. Now, got me a nice looking tom right here. I think this might be my biggest bird yet. Last year I killed a pretty big bird, but this year I think this guy is my biggest one yet. Solo hunt, self-film. I am not too mad at it, guys. Like, coming out here filming myself. I'm on leave, so I was like, hey, you know what? But I also got a newborn at home, a 2-week-old newborn. Thankfully, my fiance was gracious enough to let me come out here for opening day. Now she'll be happy because I already flopped myself a bird and we're good to go. Ooh, I am so jacked right now. All right, let's take a look at this bird. Some decent hooks on this guy. Nice hooks. Look at that beard. Oh, just a stud of a bird. I could not be happier. I'm pretty sure this guy he may be just an Eastern. Pretty sure he's just an Eastern. But just a beautiful bird. He might be a hybrid because his tips are a little bit white, but he is definitely a mature bird. I don't even know where I hit him. I think I might have just peppered his whole head. I don't know, but all I know is he's down and we are tagged out, guys. So now it's time to, check out. I'm gonna e-tag him, and then we're gonna go ahead and get him back to the truck. We'll get the measurements and everything up. But this dude is a stud. Probably, yeah, definitely a 10-inch beard. I don't know where I thumped him at, but I thumped him. And he is dead. He is gone. Oh, I see some in his waddle there. I think I thumped him right in the chest. Well, guys, we're gonna go ahead, get everything packed up, and get ready for the walk out of here. I gotta pack up the decoys, and we are tagged out, baby. All right, guys. I'll see you guys back at the truck. Well, guys, so that sums it up for me for the 2023 spring turkey season. Got that beautiful bird. Opening day, guys. Opening day gobbler. Couldn't get enough of it. You guys heard, like, early this morning they were just freaking hammering. They were a little bit skittish, it seemed. First thing this morning, like, they didn't start gobbling until like barely right when it was getting ready to get a light. But luckily this guy wasn't roosted too far. I think he was a lot farther than he was on Monday, because like I said, Monday they pitched down into the field. I think he was just a little too far away, and I think those hens finally moved off, and that was why he was responding to the calls. He came in, like, was gobbling on a roost. Took him a while to pitch down. I don't think he pitched down till like maybe around like 7 o'clock, maybe 7:15, and then gobbled a couple times. After that, just stuck to the real low clucks and low mouth yelps, like just real low. He could still hear me and was still gobbling and responding back, so I just finally just shut up. I was getting a little bit nervous because as soon as he clammed up, I was hoping that those hens didn't pull them off again. But then I was about to get up and walk around, and sure enough, as soon as he popped out of the tree line, he just hammered off. Gave me a nice good gobble right after rip. And then started strutting, came right in. Like, I had just turned the camera off until before he came back. He came out of the field, out in the field. So then I got some footage of him coming in, strutting in. Then I wasn't sure if he was going to fully commit when he was going to come into the decoys. I should have probably put them out a little bit farther. But hey, he came out. I guess he was about maybe 45, 50 yards away and slumped him. Beautiful Kansas bird. Beautiful Kansas bird. It is a beautiful freaking Kansas day. I'm gonna go ahead, pack this guy up. He's already tagged. Check out of the area and go ahead and make my way back home and show my lovely fiance that I got it done on opening day. Don't worry guys, there'll be more videos coming out. I still got 2 young men that need to tag out, and I also have a buddy of mine who's never been turkey hunting, who needs to go ahead and get some of these Thunder Chicken Fever. Hopefully I can get him a bird too. More action to coming soon. Alright guys, I will see you guys on the flip side. Thank you so much for coming around, and I will see you later.